Yo, what's up? It's Forum Boy 80 here. I don't know, that's a dumb name. Anyway, I'm not a reaction channel, and I don't have the personality to become a reaction channel, but I thought it would be an interesting video to react to some forums. Really bad forum posts about Bed Wars, and then upload that as a video. You know, again, I'm not a reaction channel, but I'm trying my best here. I thought I'd mix things up. So I found some really bad forum posts. I don't want to be toxic, okay, but these are really bad forum posts about Bed Wars, and I'm gonna react to them. I found some really bad ones. Okay, so here's this first one. It's called "Rushers Ruin Everything." Just the title alone. Now I already voted for this. I can't. Do you hate rushers or noobs more? Like, what do you mean? I wonder if he meant rushing or rushers or campers. Like that could be one thing. Like, I hate when people rush me, or I hate when people camp the whole game. But who hates noobs? They're so bad at the game that they're easy. You like noobs. You want to be in games with noobs. I'd say I hate rushers more because I wouldn't mind fighting noobs every single game. Easy Bed Wars wins. Why not? That's just that alone. This question up here. But Wilster, my boy, I hate it how rushers always rush people. At least 45% of people in a solo game instantly get blocks and rush their neighbor. That's the strat. That's what you want to do. That's how you win the games, okay? You want to take them out right away. I also see a lot of people who have gamer tags like Noob Slayer or Kill the Noobs. For too long, guys. For too long. There has been discrimination against the noobs, and it is time for the noobs to fight back. Give them power, okay? These Noob Slayer... I haven't seen any IGNs like that. What are you talking about? Noob Slayer or Kill the Noobs. For one thing, he means. We should be nice to new people and go easy on them. I also think people like that should change their names to Rusher Slayer or Kill the Rushers. Again, I don't see names like that. I just don't understand. I don't see why we have to go easy on the new players. Like, we're all new at one point, and nobody's going easy on us. And Bed Wars is a pretty newbie game to begin with. So, like, if you're looking for a game to start off with, obviously Bed Wars is a good call. Because, you know, everyone's a noob there already, so you'll have a chance to fight against other people. Like, starting off in UHC, that's a bad idea. The only new people that join UHC are the alt accounts that b-hop on everyone. I love UHC. For those who despise campers, they are just playing the game and doing what they got to do to not get killed by you guys. I often also jump off the void. I jump off the void. How do you do that? Teach me how to jump off the void. I often fall into it, but if I could jump off of it, things will change for me. There's no way to run from them, so they won't get my kill. Okay, this frustrates me. So many people do this. They try and jump off the edge in order to not get a final kill. You're taking a final kill anyway, and there's always a chance to clutch the game. Okay, I have never left a game. Like, I haven't a single time left a game to avoid having someone kill me, because there's always a chance you can clutch the game, and you're taking a final death anyway. Why not try your hardest to win? There's always a possibility to win the game. These guys are just... oh my gosh. So if you are constantly getting rushed and you are getting angry, then there are plenty of ways to pay them back without winning. You gotta get payback on them by jumping off the edge and taking a final death to ruin your stats. Yes, this guy is on to something. Hashtag support the new player. Hashtag slay the rushers. I see there's many people that like this, seeing as they have 23 disagrees, 14 funnies, 3 dislikes. Yeah, there's no likes. I can't actually tell if this person is serious. I feel like he's joking, but like he seems so angry and serious about it. There's nothing that really stands out as sarcastic, but I just can't see someone putting this up not ironically. This one is pretty short, but make TNT cost 12 instead of 4 to prevent early rushers. Most of us don't use TNT, so this isn't gonna help unless you make tools like 30 iron. Okay, don't do that. No, pretend I didn't say that. Don't change anything. Alright, this next one is called Reset Bed Wars Leaderboards. You already know how I feel about this. So he says, now it is hard to get on the leaderboards because Hypixel players can't get more than 700 stars. Oh boy, you only know it's 1,000 stars now, dude. You're in for some trouble. And then he says, so I wish to reset the Bed Wars leaderboards. Let's see what the ratings are. We have 9 funny, 4 dislike, 2 disagree, so no likes. Okay. Anyway, I understand that like new players now, they really don't have a chance to get number 1. I mean, if they're starting off with like a new account at 0 stars, even if they're starting off at like 20 or 30 stars, they really don't have a chance. You can still get on the daily leaderboards and the weekly leaderboards, but lifetime, I mean, I get that, not being able to get on it, so wanting to reset it. But if you look at all the other game modes that have lasted so much longer than Bed Wars, like Sky Wars has been around for how many more years than Bed Wars? That leaderboard isn't reset. And like me starting off at like 1,000 wins, and they're at like, I don't even remember, they're at like what, 30,000 wins. I don't see me ever having a chance of it. Not that I was going for their leaderboard. If they reset all the leaderboards like every single game, actually no, that would, I was gonna say that would be fair to all the leaderboards, but no, it's not fair. Don't do that, because do you realize it took me like a year of no-lifing, a full year. If they reset the leaderboards, dude, I lose all of that. Oh my god. I would die IRL. Okay, here's the next thread called Speed Bridging Advantage. And okay, so he says, what should they do about this? And then disable it, give it to everyone, keep it as is. I don't care, I don't know. I voted keep it as is, you know, because that's what I actually think. But Super Galaxy Gamer, my man, there are 2 things you can do about this speed bridging. You can either disable the speed bridging skill or somehow give it to everyone. Okay. It's like being really good at strafing, okay, in PvP. Being like, oh, you're really good at strafing. Let's just ban strafing. Everyone has to straight line from now on. Oh, also, if you're good at straight lining, you can't straight line as good, okay? Also, if you click over 5 CPS, you know, you're better than most people. You make it bannable if you click over 5 CPS. Oh my gosh. How is this an advantage? Well, people can kill you because they get to islands and resources faster. So I don't care if you do something about this or not, but I want to help make the game fair. This is another thread I just feel like is made ironically. I don't think this person is serious. This has to be a sarcastic post. Oh my god. It's like, I don't care if you do something about this, but I'm going to make a thread about it. Okay. Speed bridging is a skill that you learn. Okay, I spent a long time, okay, maybe not a long time, but I spent a while learning how to speed bridge, and everyone else has to as well, in order to become better at the game. You work to get better, okay? You shouldn't work to get better at something and then have it taken away from you. I don't know why I'm getting so upset about this, since this thread is a joke. 29 dislikes and 2 disagrees. Alright, the next thread I found was poor treatment of defensive playstyle plus too many rushers. Okay, so you can already tell, they're complaining about rushing. It's a bad thread. Okay, so it's a very long thread, so I'm going to try and summarize these. So we got, this intro is him saying, I play defensive, and there's too many rushers, and Bed Wars is making it so rushing is so easy. He's pretty much saying that he plays defensive, and that Hypixel makes rushing super easy in Bed Wars, and they need to make it more difficult. So he starts off talking about TNT rushing, and he's like, you need 4 gold and 16 iron, and that's it. You build to your neighbor, or through the diamond gen, and you can build up on their bridge. And he's just saying like, oh, and then your TNT blows up their bed and then you break their bed. One thing I need to mention is right at the beginning it says TNT rushing seems so common because it's so easy and it requires little skill. Okay, if it's so easy, then why aren't you doing it? Like, I see something not lining up here. Okay, so now then he talks about mine. So the first one's about TNT rushing, and he's just like, yo, it's super easy to get TNT and wool and then build up over them. It's like, we'll find ways to counter that then. You can't just sit there and be like, hey, you can't do that, okay? You get down from that bridge. Oh my gosh. And then we got mine rushing here. Mine rushing, he's saying it's still easy, but it was nerfed. So this is like getting a pickaxe, magic milk, and an invis. Okay, so he's assuming that people will rush invis right away. If someone has the time to get middle and get magic milk, a pickaxe and axe, and invis, then you should have had time to make your defense. Like you shouldn't be complaining, hey, you haven't given me enough time. Like, doing that would probably take you, I don't know, 3 minutes, and in 3 minutes you should have the time. Actually, it might be a little less than 3 minutes, but you should still have the time to finish your bed defense. Stop complaining about mine rushing, jeez. Now, he's saying that there's poor treatment through shop updates, but I don't think he realizes that how popular Bed Wars is. All the, like, sweats that play a lot that have rushing as their strategy would quit the game. So Hypixel, it's smart to stay as what you're doing. These rusher threads are just like, you can't complain about rushers. It's a play style. That's like complaining about people that minor game in UHC. Like, it's still gonna happen no matter what you do, but like, you just have to deal with it and overcome it. You can't just be like, I don't like the way you play, therefore that should not be allowed. Here's a pretty great thread called Team Griefing in all caps. Core Puncher told me that 916 Mario was team griefing. Please ban him for team griefing. I don't want any more of this hacking and team griefing stuff happening. Thank you. Man, this is the way to do it. If you ever see a hacker or a team griefer, just post their name on the forums in a new thread, and then, you know, everything will come your way. You know, someone will get banned. For sure. They'll just be like, he says so. We'll take his word for it. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. This is definitely very different than what I normally do. So let me know if you want me to find more really bad forum posts, and I'll make another video just like this. Smash that like button and that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.